punching between the eyes. The band, the lot, I supply the static with the bad guys. The villains, crooks, highlighters, and the fighters. See the big black picture if you look inside her. My mind is graphic, expressing, graphic. Killer copycat action, it's all mastered. Directed it when y'all least expected it and thought it was safe. I just you in the face.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the A's swatted 4 home runs in this one as they destroyed the Angels 9-3. Heading into the day, the Angels sit in first place in the American League West Division, 6 games up on second place, while the Athletics are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Scott Barlow grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 2-1. In the standings, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 18 games out of first. And the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. Alex Young got the W and now has 5 this year, leading Arizona over Houston 4-3. As of right now, the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West, 6 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They're 19.5 games out of first. Joey Gallo was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, leading Texas to a win over the White Sox 5-4. As of today, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the White Sox sit in first place in the American League Central Division. They own a 2.5 game advantage. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-0. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in first place in the American League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, 2.5 games out of first. The Tigers got 11 hits overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-3. At the start of the day, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, 13 games out. Devin Smeltzer grabbed his 13th win overall this year, leading Minnesota to a win over Toronto 6-1. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 5 games back. The Boston Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the visiting Orioles 12-5. As of today, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, 14.5 out of first, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Miami Marlins launched 3 home runs as they plundered the Pirates 11-0. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. As of right now, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Phillies are 4th in the division, 6 games out of first. John Gray won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter, helping the Rockies beat the Nationals 2-0. In the standings, the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East, 3 games back. And the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. It was their 7th straight victory. As of today, the Reds sit in first place in the National League Central Division. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over second. And the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West. They're 2 games back. Avisail Garcia drove in 3, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 5-1. Heading into the day, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. They're 7.5 games out of first, while the Cubs are 4th in the division. They're 15.5 games out of first. Manny Machado was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Padres grabbed the victory over the Cardinals 4-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 11.5 games out of first. And the Padres are leading the National League West, 2 games up on 2nd place. Reyes Moranta, grabbed his second win of the year as the Giants took down the Braves 3-2. At the start of the day, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Braves are atop the National League East division, 1 game ahead of second. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Mike Trout, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Andrew Heaney will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Ready now is Elvis Andrus, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Batting average down in the low 210s. 17 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And it's fouled away. Andrus stands at second with no outs. Full count now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Line to left. And that'll get down out there. Andres rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
That's it. The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Swinging, a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds.
Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Second baseman.
Now into the box, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now the 2-0 home. Jose Iglesias will be next. The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And now, Jose Iglesias. His prior history in this matchup, just 3 for 14. First offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 and 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Chapman's got it. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Batting third.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown, but not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Second inning set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ramon Laureano is retired to kick off the inning. And that brings up Chad Pinder. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Three and 0 now. Heaney isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swing and miss guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So now it's Mark Canha as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, a ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Pinder, the runner at second with 1 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. The 3-2 pitch, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
A couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. From the stretch, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. From the belt, kicks and deals.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in will be Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Down 21.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Here comes a left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Justin.
Now at the plate here is Justin Upton. His career numbers against this pitcher. He comes in as a .316 hitter. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. A ball and no strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
One gone for the A's here in the third. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch of the AB now.
Yep, that ball went out.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch on its way. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Kemp stands at first with one out. Gets a small piece near the plate. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Ken Anderle.
The right fielder, Ken
Now here's the first offering.
Anderle.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Bouncer up the middle. Andrus has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting in, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So next to hit is Albert Pujols. Lifetime against this pitcher. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Fouled off. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Sliced hard on the ground, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
That's good.
To the plate now, Max Stassi, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
At the plate now, David Fletcher as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Pujols at third, Stasi at second. Fletcher is over at first with 1 away. Softly hit to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So the next to bat will be Anthony Rendon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, action time.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Striding in is Ramon Laureano as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So one out and nobody aboard. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. And he's getting a bit of a workout over there. 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Now at the plate, Mark Canha worked a walk his first time up. And the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw sails right over the head of Pujols.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Canha stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
Now to the plate, here is Stephen Piscotty. He bounced out last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is.
Ball that's outside.
Has a look, now the pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Elvis Andrus would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A's strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch on its way to Upton. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Upton, 33 years old. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1.
2-1.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Ken Anderley. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here's Albert now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Two runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Angels strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
First offering. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Iglesias now at short. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In now, Matt Chapman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Count, base runner at first with one out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Upton on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Runner at first with two gone in the inning, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. He's set and the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box, Max Stassi. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The catcher, Max Stassi.
Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fletcher playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Next to dig in, Jose Iglesias singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
At the plate now is Chad Pinder. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Taylor Cole, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Taylor Cole.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Count even now at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Line toward the gap in left center. Laureano will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the first pitch. Anthony Rendon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Now here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're up 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The windup and the 0-1. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Upton. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Digging in next, Tony Kemp. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hopped up. Iglesias is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side.
Been a long time coming.
1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 2 and the A's 1.
Your
Burch
attention,
Smith
please.
gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen to
for
take
the
the ball
A's.
for the home 7th.
Number 46, Burch Smith.
So stepping in is Justin
And leading up
Upton. His
for the
career
Angels,
numbers in this
the
matchup,
left
he's
fielder,
1 for 5.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Ken Anderley, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. Upton leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there. And that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt. Into the box, Albert Pujols, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
The catcher, number 33, Max.
Ready now for L.A., Max Stassi. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled away. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Andres ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They still lead it 2-1. Jaime Barria is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 51, Jaime Barria.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson, lifetime in this matchup. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Crowd on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
So next to bat will be Chad Pinder. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
To the plate now, Mark Canha inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
One and one the count now. Fouled off. Pinder, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Our score remains 2-1. Sergio Romo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
54, Sergio Romo.
Now to bat, Mike Trout. And though we discussed his incredible season at the plate earlier in the broadcast, opposing pitching has gotten the better of him today so far.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself up until this point today. He's still got 1 at-bat left. He certainly could drive something into a gap or over the fence to get him right back on that horse again. He is going to have to finish strong. He cannot have an 0 for right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now here is Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last debut. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Grounded to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Shohei.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering. One out and a runner on second base. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin.
Next to hit is Justin Upton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 32, Raisel Iglesias.
Stepping up is Sean Murphy. Will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And it's fouled away. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 3 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. One and 2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
One ball, one strike.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Fouled off. Brown, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Tony Kemp, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Last strike now for Oakland. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Andrew Heaney earns a league-high 18th win. Chris Bassett pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Raisel Iglesias earns the save out of the bullpen, his 44th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Turning up.